She thought she was finally meeting the love of her life. But the man waiting for her at the cafe wasn't a stranger at all. Emma had been talking to Daniel online for months. He was charming, funny, and somehow seemed to understand her better than anyone else ever had. They shared late-night calls, inside jokes, even secrets she hadn't told her best friends. And now, it was finally time to meet. Her heart pounded as she walked toward the cafe. Her friends warned her it could be risky, but Emma just smiled and said, "Not everyone online is a catfish." Inside, she clutched her purse tightly, searching for the man with roses he promised to bring. And then, as she saw him, a man in the corner, holding roses, smiling warmly. But Emma froze, her breath caught. This wasn't the face of a stranger. It was the face of someone she knew too well. The man sitting there was her sister's fiancé. Emma's stomach twisted. Her first thought was betrayal. How could he? Her second thought was to run. But before she could move, he whispered urgently, "Please sit down. It's not what you think." Emma hesitated, trembling, her mind racing. Was her sister being cheated on? Was she the fool in the middle of it? He leaned closer and lowered his voice. "I created the account to protect you. Someone dangerous has been trying to get close to you online, and I think they're here tonight." Emma's eyes widened in shock. Her heartbeat thundered in her ears, and then she saw him. A dark figure in the back of the cafe, watching her, unblinking. Slowly, the figure stood up and started walking toward her table. Emma's hands shook. Should she believe the man she thought betrayed her? Or was she about to walk straight into a trap? Because in that moment, she realized her life might never be the same again. The dark figure rose from his chair and began walking toward Emma. She turned back to her sister's fiancé, her supposed Daniel. His face was pale, his voice urgent. "Don't panic," he whispered. "That's the man I was trying to warn you about." Emma's mind spun. How did he know? The cafe felt smaller, darker. She clutched the edge of the table, unsure whether to scream or run. The man with the dark coat got closer. Emma could now see his face. Sharp, watchful, with eyes that didn't blink. He stopped at their table. His voice was smooth but cold. "Emma, finally. You weren't easy to find." Emma's heart dropped. She had never seen him before in her life. So how did he know her name? Her supposed protector leaned in, staring at the man. "Leave her alone," he said firmly, but the stranger smirked. What did that mean? Who she really is? A photograph. He slid it across the table. Emma gasped. It was a picture of her as a baby, in the arms of a woman she didn't recognize. The stranger's voice cut through the silence. "She's not who you think she is, and your family has been lying to you your whole life." Emma's hands shook as tears filled her eyes. One of them was telling the truth. The other was spinning a deadly lie. But which one? Because in that moment, Emma realized this wasn't just about love anymore. It was about her identity. Emma's hands trembled as she stared at the photograph. A baby, her baby picture. Her voice cracked. Who is she?" The stranger's eyes softened. "She's the woman who gave birth to you." Emma's heart sank. "No, that's impossible. My mother." But the man cut her off. "The people you call your parents adopted you, and they've hidden it your whole life." Tears filled her eyes. She turned to the man with the roses, desperate for truth. Every childhood memory, every word of love from her parents, suddenly felt like a secret wrapped in shadows. The stranger leaned closer. "Emma, you're in danger because of who you really are. The people who wanted you gone, they never stopped searching." Her breath caught. "Gone?" His voice lowered to a whisper. "You were never supposed to survive." Emma's chair scraped against the floor as she stood, trembling. Her whole life, her family, her future, even this strange meeting, was no longer about love, but survival. She glanced back at the man with the roses. "Why didn't you tell me?" His eyes finally met hers. "Because the truth would break you, and I was trying to protect you." But Emma shook her head, because now she didn't know who to trust. The man who claimed to protect her, or the stranger who revealed her past.